Fellas, there is hope. I'm going through this truck real quick. I know typically I'm in the truck doing a review while test driving it. Just wanted to answer the question commonly asked. What's the highest mileage truck I own that's a 5th gen? 368. If you're new to the channel, I've had some rough luck with the model year 22s. A few of them grenaded an engine. I firmly believe it's not an engineering flaw of Cummins. I think the supplier that Cummins used for their parts and the metals is what it comes down to, really. It looks like an oiling issue, but clearly there's nothing with the design, because this is a 19. I haven't done jack squat besides put an aftermarket conversion kit in it. By the time Ram figured out they needed a fix for that CP4, this thing already had 250,000 by that time. I would have grenaded that system, what, threefold? Most of the time they don't even hold out 100,000 on those CP4s. I know guys have, certain guys have pretty high mileage, and they have good luck with their CP4s. But anyways, this thing was involved in hit and run in Seattle. Gal just swiped in and took off. Took out these 3 components. We couldn't find a fender at the time. Got a new headlight and bumper, but not a fender. So rattled her out for a quick fix. But you know, there ain't nothing more permanent than a temporary fix. You guys all know how that goes. Most importantly about this engine, I have not done anything to this engine besides that pump. The valve cover has not even come off of it. Closest to valve cover we've got is the CCV filter. I'll keep this video short. If you're curious of the schedule, I've made 2 videos on that already. But if you're still curious, I'll give you a little bit of an updated schedule. I think it's a 22 550 that we're overhauling. Tow truck. Very curious ones. So, with that being said, not a whole lot. If you're an old viewer, same thing as the 4th gen. The only thing that we've cut back is the oil cycles. We do oil changes every 10,000 miles given the hydraulic lifters, and just cut the oil in half to get away with as much possibility of oiling being an issue, but it's not, guys. I've tried Valvoline. If you want me, I can make you a video about it. I've tried Valvoline. I've tried Rotella. Still running Rotella. Schaefer's. What's the other one? Dello. I've done Dello for a while. No oil saved at 22. It sucks. Those metals suck. It's all part of the nonsense that we're all living through, and I think shortage of metals, the supplier got supplies from a different supplier, and it's a chain reaction. So crappy metals, crappy parts, crappy truck, right? And everybody's pissed off. A lot of people are pissed off at their 22s, and they're blaming Cummins, but realistically I have to blame the supplier based off what I've gathered. I mean, last week alone, we replaced 2 sets of rockers push rods. I think it's about it. But that alone should tell you, like, it's just crap. Anyways, guys, what can I tell you? These are good trucks. I'm still uneasy with the 5th gens. I had sour experience with the 22s. I've held off on the 23s, and I will hold off on the 24s. I got about a year left in my fleet to push before I need new equipment badly, as I'm not buying fleet, you know, and all my trucks are doing 100 to 120,000 miles a year. You can only imagine how quickly you rack up the miles. I mean, this is a 19, and it already has close to 400,000, right? We're getting a team in here with CDLs next week, so should be doing a lot of miles. Yeah. If you want to know about the schedule, let me know in the comment section. If you want to know about the oils, there's not a whole lot to say about the oils. There's nothing that I could have done to save a 22 for the life of me. Even the endorsed Valvoline blue and all that shebang, nothing. If anything, the truck with the Valvoline probably went to crap the soonest. That's the harsh truth. At 53,000 miles, it was already self-evident that thing needed work done to it. And remember, these things just don't go south overnight. They start hinting you. They start giving you a little rattle, a little more rattle, and then you start picking up on misfires. Well, before the misfires, you start having problems with the after treatment, and then the after treatment can't keep up because your truck isn't running efficiently, and then you start having misfires. So it's quite the process. Does it happen overnight, and does it even happen over 10,000 miles? It usually takes about 20, 25,000 miles to go from, hey, here's a hint, to you're not driving anymore. Because if you do, you're going to have a hole in your block. Anyways, fellas, I got to wrap it up. I'm always happy to do a video. I've been really busy lately. Probably in the trucking industry with given the fact this truck has a lot of high mileage, average Joe's probably not interested in it, right? Y'all know that the trucking industry is a bloodbath, so a lot of adjustments need to be done to survive. So that's what we're doing. Anyways, fellas, as always, may the Lord bless you. Have a mighty fine day, and until next time.